Hello. I just started recording and I see Ricardo is joining. Okay. Ricardo, I don't know if you hear me, but you're being recorded.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I was not sure you're joining, so I started
Good. Yeah,
3 minutes after.
No
Okay,
worries.
that means just now. Okay, so let's do the intro. Okay, so that's you are watching weekly NGS meeting. NGS stands for Next Generation Shell. Ricardo here is a contributor. I'm Ilya as the author. The author. Yeah, English escapes me. I'm the author of the project. So weekly meetings are about recent progress and future plans. Let's start. Okay. Yeah, Ricardo, want to start or you want me to start?
Well, I don't have much, so
So you
yeah.
go first. Let's get rid of this.
Yeah, basically nothing. Yeah, nothing new
Okay. Okay.
from my
That
side.
was fast. That's it. I have to admit that I like when it's fast. It doesn't necessarily mean that I like that nothing happened, but I do like that the report is fast. Okay, so from my side, I was working. Yeah, I looked at some issues and stuff like that. I whenever I look at the website pull request, I think, whoa, that will take. Oh, have a microphone problem. Do you hear me, Ricardo?
Yeah. Now
Okay,
yes.
yeah. Okay, so I'm saying when I'm looking at the website PR, it's always okay. That will take some time, and then I postpone it to a time when I think that I will have some chunk of uninterrupted time, and this is never happening. So
So just do it. Just approve it and move on.
no, okay. So I want to. Okay, my cat wants in. Hold. Okay, so that's what he thinks. Okay.
So the most open topic about the pull request about the website is the question that I asked you how you want the menus. Because depending on how you want the menus, this may go on one direction or the other direction. So at least try to answer that. At least try to answer that
Okay,
so that I
that's
can
a
finish.
priority about menus. Okay, got that.
So that I can finish. So that I can finish this and then you can review everything. Because currently that
menus.
part is
Okay, I took a note. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what? Yes, thank you. Thank you. Of course, Mio. Okay. So, while I was working on the next milestone, which is running NGS in Lambda, the first sub milestone would be running NGS on Amazon Linux, which is Red Hat based, and it's done. We can now run on Amazon Linux. In practical,
I lost you. Yeah.
Okay, I was saying that we now can run on Amazon Linux, and in practical terms, it means that the console, the icon that you have in the top of your AWS web console, it opens the shell, right? What runs in there is Amazon Linux. So now, after we release, because curl install installs the master branch. So after we release, it will just work. The curl will work, and you will have NGS in there, and it will work.
Basically, the only difference is YAM versus APT, right?
Yes and no. Let's dive into this just a bit, because there were several interesting things. I think they were interesting. Okay, I'll share the window, and I'll show what happened. Code install says yes. Okay, so I expanded this section, which is Linux section. Okay, and then if you are on the YAM-based system,
the Linux extras, the Linux extras, the amazing ones.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So you enable them. So that's Amazon Linux extras. I don't know what, but whatever. We need Pandoc from there.
Yeah. Okay. Without that, you don't get some packages.
Yeah. So another thing. Well, I was doing this in a container. So Amazon Linux has a built container, so you can experiment with Docker. So what I discovered that this container doesn't have sudo in it. So I made sudo optional. So if there is sudo in the system, it will use it. If not, then not. So what do we have here? We are enabling the Apple repository and then yum install. What's interesting, I didn't find peg leg parser, peg parser, whatever. That is another interesting part of this. So if peg parser is not on the system, it will download and compile this during build time. But it doesn't install that. Okay, my cancel get once out. Go, 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 go. Thank you. Okay. So I started writing a shell script, download, extract, and all that, and then I figured, wait, how about CMake? So these guys have it figured out. Here it is. Okay, that's the section which handles all of this thing all together. Downloading, checking the hash, building it. So here it was. Here it is. Okay, so leg. Okay, I find the program, so I know if leg is installed. So if it's installed, nothing happens. Otherwise, it is being downloaded and stuff like that. The important part that I missed at the beginning is that it is a dependency of the NGS binary. You know what happens if you don't do this?
What?
It does it after. so you don't have this binary that you need during compile time, so it just fails. Because it doesn't know how it would know. Okay, so what's interesting? So this leg is actually full path to the leg program. So if I compile this with this download, I get property where the sources are, and then set the binary path to sources/leg because that's where the output of the compile is. So that's I consider that's at least mildly interesting. Yeah, so I did that. So now we can run on Amazon Linux.
Nice, nice. And on other Red Hat Linuxes, I guess.
Probably, but I didn't test it.
Oh,
by the way, yeah. So that's what I wanted to ask you. Maybe you can add Red Hat based container. I just didn't find any Red Hat based containers on GitHub because the official actions are there, like Ubuntu and Mac. And I didn't see. So, and I didn't want to spend my time finding how to do the appropriate containers.
Well, you could get the Docker.
If you
just
could,
Red Hat Docker and try it.
I don't know how to do it.
Okay.
And
so the only but I'm saying not in the build time, right? You could just try it locally just to see if it works.
Yeah, but that's one time. I want each build to understand that it actually could run.
True.
So it would be nice to get CentOS 8 and Fedora or however they're called now.
I already know something that will not work. The Amazon Extras.
That's why Amazon Extras are inside an if.
Okay, so let's see.
If they are in the system, then they are called.
Nice. So
yeah, by the way, I just fixed it right now. I made a mistake, and all this was inside this if. So it was, if it was not Amazon Linux, it wouldn't work like at all.
Nice. Okay. So you see if there is yum, if there is no yum, there is apt. I guess we can also start adding some more types.
Well, as long as we can have tests for them, that's good.
Like Pacman and other stuff.
I'm fine. Just more platforms.
Because we cannot be standard in Linux, right? We cannot just all use apt in parallel.
It would be too fucking simple.
Yeah, no.
Yes. So what else? Yeah, I also modified some scripts because the command which I used in my scripts to detect whether a binary is present, it was which, and guess what? Which is not present in Amazon Linux. Of course. Yeah. Then I figured I could use type, but that was later. So first I removed sed. So whichever scripts, there were two scripts which we were using, like trying to find sed. By the way, it's all because of Mac, because on Mac you need to find gsed.
Yeah.
And you need to make sure that it's the GNU set that you're running. Anyhow, so in these files, since wait, it's a cat. Amazing. He needs in, he needs out. Okay, let's keep the door open and see how that goes. Okay. So, no, it's annoying. So that's what you have for having cats. Okay. So yeah, so these two scripts are now using the sed that CMake finds.
Nice.
Because CMake already needed that sed because it was using it. Let's look for it. Sed.
The stupid malloc. I like the stupid malloc.
Sed. Okay, so, yeah, so we need gsed on Mac and sed on other systems.
Of course.
Yes. And now some scripts are also getting this sed binary as an argument and use it. So if you look at make syntax, make syntax auto, yeah, sed is the first argument. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if it's nice, but it works, and it works on Amazon Linux too.
Cool.
Okay, so that was from my side. Not much actually happened. I think I reviewed some other issues. I closed one or something like that, which was not relevant. But other than that, that's the main focus to get it running. I also have like I started working in another repository on the Lambda itself. Oh, I'm not sharing it. I'll stop this and I'll share that window. Yeah. So in another repository, I started working on the Lambda itself, which needs what? Which needs to like pull the next request and stuff like that. Not really interesting right now. What? I wonder if there was something interesting. No, it's not here. No, there will be a script which will make a layers, and I wonder whether. Actually, I'm not sure. I wonder. I think you also probably need to do a code pipeline with full build in Amazon. So if people want to use it like in any sane manner, they have their own code pipeline. So
where is this layer then stored?
In their account. So what I think we could make, we could make a layer and share it, and then everybody could use it. But then I'm afraid of several things. Okay, let's say we got hacked, yeah, and now that layer contains arbitrary binaries.
What happens with the snaps? What happens with the install sh? It's
Yeah.
all of it, right?
Yes, but if you make a layer,
it's the same.
you can. It's almost the same, but it's not the same. Because you made it and you know how it was made, and
I'm not saying that you shouldn't have the build also there exposed, right? We should definitely add this code also, to the public repo, so it will not be, some weird, obscure way of building it, right? So
but we can also run it in our account and just expose the layer, publish
exactly.
the layer.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's like
okay,
the same as
and
the
let the
install
people
sh.
choose.
Yeah, the same as the install sh, right? It's there. People can use it, or people can just copy it and run it, locally, up to them.
Yeah, sounds fine. Yes, should be an option.
Transparent.
Yeah. So the thing is, for example, that that's interesting. I was thinking that people cannot know that how we built this layer, but I think what we can do, we can make read-only AWS credentials.
Or we can build it.
And they can query the pipeline.
Or we can build it on GitHub and just push the final binary as an action.
Build it on GitHub and then what?
And then
how you publish the layer? You need AWS credentials for publishing. Yeah. And again, people will not know that whatever was built on GitHub is actually what we are publishing.
Well, they know because they can see the action, right? And
they can see the action. Can they somehow make sure that?
Yeah, I guess
that what they see as the layer is exactly the same that was published by GitHub. I don't know.
They can see by the date of the layer being released and.
Yeah, that's
more or less.
Not really like security, right?
But these layers are like Docker layer, right? So they actually have.
No, it's not Docker layer. It's Lambda layer. It's a zip.
But so if it's a zip, we can also post the SHA-1 or whatever of that.
We can. I'm wondering whether it's good enough.
Well,
And
better than nothing, I guess.
it is. It certainly is.
In the
Yeah.
end, right? It's like you want to use the official you use. You don't want to build your own. You have transparency and freedom to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
guess
Yeah.
how much how people will use it?
How?
They
I
will
don't
use
know.
the official one. They will not be caring about building it. At least most of them.
Well, depends. I think if you're like a Fortune 100 enterprise
Yeah, sure.
security, yeah. So probably
Someday we
they
will get
make a
there.
fork and build it, on their Jenkins,
Yes. on
While
their
while not AWS code build because they are enterprise. Enterprise, they are 10
on
10
their
years behind
on their
Jenkins.
10-year-old Jenkins that is not updated since then.
Yeah, I
Something
hope
like
there are
that.
enterprises out there which actually use the latest technology and saving some
Hmm.
money, friction, time.
Well,
But
depends
I'm not
if you
sure I've
talk
seen
about
one
depends
like
if you talk
this.
about latest technology on Amazon. Probably Amazon uses it, I guess.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I bet Amazon have Jenkins somewhere, stashed. Yeah, how many years it took them to get rid of Oracle,
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say, be surprised for some Jenkins, inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that was all from my side. And anything you remembered, Ricardo, before we
Nope.
finish?
Nope.
So we
Not
can
now.
finish. Nice. Okay. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like. No,
Like and
like,
subscribe.
like and
Yeah.
subscribe. No, there. Yes, like
Yeah.
and subscribe.
That's the
Yeah,
keyword. Yeah.
because I said upvote one time and it was actually like upvote is on Reddit, and yeah, that's different, of course. Okay, okay. See you.
See you.
Bye bye.